All right, friends, it is Friday, December 11th, and we are ready for some math. We're going to do a quick review today of something that you like, which is a good way to have our Friday. And then you'll get to show what you know in your Google Classroom activity, and then you're going to reflex. Then you have the rest of your day to take care of your math facts and your practice and missing work that you have to complete. So today's activity is a review of graphing. We've done bar graphs, we've done tally charts, we've done, we did a line plot once, we put the X's in the information, and we've used picture graphs to answer questions. And today's activity is about a scaled picture graph. So that means that we're going to use a picture to represent numbers, and that the picture is going to be worth something. It's not just going to be one picture. We're going to go check in with Brain Pop, and then I'm going to show you the activity because there are very careful directions you need to follow. And I already have some friends that have turned in the work before doing the meet, and they've got some not so great scores because they didn't know what to do, but we're going to fix that. So hang tight. If the video lags, I'll send it out to you, and we'll be good to go. Just hang in there.
How many books have you read this month, Moby? I'm making a pictograph that shows how many books people read. Let's see. You read 2 books. What is a pictograph? A pictograph is a graph that organizes and shows information using pictures. The title tells you what the pictograph is about. This graph shows how many books people read. The labels show the names of people and the number of books each person read. This is the key. No, not that kind of key. The key explains what each picture stands for. According to this key, 1 star on the graph stands for 1 book. Count the stars to find out how many books each person read. I read 1, 2, 3 books. Becca read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. Becca is a bookworm. Here's a pictograph that shows people's favorite subjects. What subject do people like best? Each pencil stands for 1 vote. Math got the most votes. 8 people said it was their favorite subject. Which subject got 3 votes? Right, Moby. Social studies got 3 votes. This pictograph shows people's favorite color. Each paintbrush stands for 2 votes. How many people like blue? You can skip count the pictures by 2 to count the votes. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 people chose blue as their favorite color. How many people chose green as their favorite color? There's half a paintbrush there. Since a whole paintbrush stands for 2 votes, half a paintbrush must stand for 1 vote. So 1 person chose green as their favorite color. Cool, it's lunchtime. How can you make a pictograph? I'm starving. Should I get an apple or a pear? Which fruit do you like best? Let's take a survey about what type of fruit people like best. A survey is a list of questions used to collect information or opinions. You like bananas the best. So do a lot of other kids. You can record information from your survey into a tally chart. You organize tally marks into groups of 5 so they're easier to count. There are 5, 10, 15 tally marks. How many people like pairs the best? Start with 5, then count on 2. 6, 7. 7 people like pairs the best. You can use information from the tally chart to make a pictograph. First, draw a chart with 2 columns. Write the title and write the choices on the left. Then, create your key and pick a simple picture to stand for your votes. I'm going to use a smiley face. 1 smiley face will stand for 1 vote. Then, I fill in the pictograph. Since 10 people voted for apples, I draw 10 smiley faces in the graph. 7 people liked pears, so I draw 7 smiley faces in the graph. 2 people voted for grapes. 6 people voted for bananas. Pictographs help organize and show data or information so you can understand it better. Which fruit got the most votes? Apple. How many more votes did pears get than grapes? 5 more people voted for pears than grapes. You can also show the same information in a different way. Whoa, Moby, that's a lot of fruit. Are you going to share? Thanks, Moby.
A pictograph is another way that we can put data or information together so we can answer questions. Just like bar graphs and picture graphs and line graphs, they all give us the information that we need and we can read it to answer questions so we know what the information is saying. Today's activity is in the Google Classroom, 12-11. Let me pull it up. One of the reasons I really get on you guys in the morning to wait for the meet before you do the work is like this morning, I didn't realize until we got started that there was a mistake in the activity. There was a typo and that the video didn't load, but I can't see any of those things once the first person submits their work. So the first ones who did their work are missing out on important information, which is a problem on my end, but you did your work before it was time, which is a problem on your end. And I've gotten three messages from adults of friends that did their work too early and needed some help. If you would wait for now, we can take care of it because of the directions on this activity. The directions are always up here. It says read the pictograph, use the data to answer the questions, type your answer in standard number form only, because that's one of the problems. Some of you all were typing all sorts of things in your answer and it was marking it wrong because you didn't follow the directions. Standard number form is just the number. So if the answer to the question is 2, you just type the 2. You don't have to do units. You don't have to use the word. Standard number form will get you the correct answer. The beginning of the video or the beginning of the slide thing has the video that we just watched in case you couldn't hear it. Scroll down. This picture graph shows how many fish each child caught on a fishing trip. So there's my information, the title of the graph, number of fish caught at Clear Lake, and then the kids' names on the sides: Beth, Maria, Amy, Max, Chen, and Bill. And very important, the key. The key tells us what the pictures mean and what they represent. So every time we see this fish picture, it means that it represents 2 fish. So down here where it says Bill, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fish. But how many fish does he really have? Go to the chat box. If each fish picture means 2 fish, and Bill has 5 fish beside his name, how many fish did Bill catch? I've got some friends saying 10. I've got some friends saying 4. I'm a little bit confused by your thinking. My key says that each picture is 2 fish. So every time I see a fish, I'm going to count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Bill caught 10 fish. How many fish did Chen catch? He has 4 fish beside him. 1, 2, 3, 4. What does that mean? How many fish did Chen catch at the lake? Right, 8. 4 times 2. 2, 4, 6, 8. How about Max? He has 1, 2, 3 full fish and this half a fish. What does the half fish mean?
1 vote.
Half a fish is 1 vote because each full fish is 2. So Max caught 2, 4, 6, 7 fish. Amy caught 2 fish. Maria caught 4 fish. And Beth caught 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 fish. Use the information carefully. Okay? Here's your key that gives you the information that you need. Then you have questions to answer. Number 1, it's a short answer so you can show us what you know. It's not a multiple choice where you just click the bubble that sounds the best. How many fish did Amy catch? I'm going to go up to Amy. I'm going to see that there's 2 fish. I'm going to click on the 2. I'm going to click in the blue, and I'm going to scroll down. How many fish did Chen catch? I need to match his name, C-H-E-N, to here, C-H-E-N, 2, 4, 6, 8 fish. How many fish did Chen catch? 8. Click, scroll. How many more fish did Bill catch than Maria? Well, Bill caught 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 fish, and Maria caught 2, 4 fish. If I want to know how many more, what operation do I need to use? Maria caught 4 and Bill caught 10. What operation do I need to use to figure out how many more does Bill have? Or what strategy can I use? Do we have any ideas in the chat box? We're typing all sorts of weird symbols. Okay, hang on. We're not using the chat box appropriately. That was our confusion. Look at my graph. Bill has 5 fish next to his name. Maria has 2 fish. So Bill has 1, 2, 3 more fish than Maria, but 3 fish pictures is really 2 fish per. So 3 times 2 is 6. Bill caught 6 more fish. Type in the number and move away. It's not adding or subtracting. You're going to subtract to find the rest. 10 take away 4. 10 fish total for Bill minus Maria's 4 equals 6. Now it says Maria catches 3 more fish. How many does she have in all? Here's where you have to be careful. Okay, Maria has 2 fish next to her picture. So we know that 2 fish times 2 is 4 total fish. And down here, it wants to ask how many more fish after that. Not 3 more fish pictures, 3 more fish total. So we're looking at 4 fish that she already has plus 3 more fish. I'm going to add 4 plus 3, which is how many fish for Maria? Good morning, Nikayla. Yes, you're correct. 7 fish for Maria. Click in, scroll down. Now it says, explain your answer. I haven't even read the question yet, but I see the magical math words. Explain your answer. Am I just going to write down one word and walk away? No, I need to explain what I'm thinking. I probably need scrap paper to get my ideas going. Did Chen and Match catch more fish, or did Beth and Bill catch more fish? Well, I have to go to my graph and find out. Chen and Max. I probably need scrap paper. Chen caught 8 fish. Max caught 2, 4, 6, 7 fish. So they caught 15 fish. Beth and Bill. Well, Beth caught 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 fish, and Bill caught 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 fish for a total of 21 fish. So Beth and Bill caught more fish. Restate an answer. Then it says, how many more? Well, 21 minus 15 is what I need to figure out. And so then I would write, they caught 6 more fish. Explain your answer. This is explaining my answer. Press submit. Then it says, here's your score, and the blue button, the teal button says view score. Click here. And I just got a 100 out of 100 because I followed the directions and I used the information and I took my time. You're going to do the same on your Google Slides activity. When you are finished, press submit and you're done with math for today. After that, you're logging into Reflex and getting your green light, and you are working on practicing your math facts. Math ends at 11 o'clock today. After this, you have your lunch and lifetime break, and then you have your special area break and your final break at 1:20 to be ready for the end of the day at 1:30. Don't forget that this 11 o'clock to 1:30 time is to work on your missing work, Lexia, Reflex, Math, and Reading, and any work you might have been missing from this week that hasn't been turned in. So at 1:30, when we have our afternoon meet, you can go to the daily checkout and click that you've done all 4 activities. Mr. Bill meets begin now at 10:30, so use your time wisely. Mr. Bill is waiting for you. He's sitting here from 10:30 to 1 o'clock to talk to you. Miss Tab's book club is at 11 o'clock if you finish your math on time, and then I'll see you at 1:30. So check mark for your Google Meet, and then do your activity and Reflex. I'm getting ready to press stop to see if you have any questions. Remember that you don't leave the meet until after we go. Don't stay in the chat box saying goodbye. We're not finished. If you have questions, put them in the chat box or raise your hand, and I'll be with you in just a moment. I will see you for the afternoon meeting at 1:30. You're working on math until 11.